What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Singing the Tea. I'm your host, D Singer Actor L, and you already know sometimes we sing, sometimes we spill all of the reality TV tea, but it's always gonna be what you want, and it's always gonna be what you need, baby. And listen, we are coming back with another episode of Married to Medicine. In my opinion, the best show on Bravo. Listen, well, it's my favorite show on Bravo. Let me put it that way, because Bravo got some hitters right now: Salt Lake City, Beverly Hills. Listen, Potomac, a lot of the girls are giving it to us this season. Um, and I'm loving it. I'm loving what Bravo is bringing. And I'm just so ready for Real Housewives of Atlanta to jump back in the fold. You already know we're reviewing that. So listen, if you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Send it to a family member. Send it to a friend, grandparents, all of that good stuff. Send it to the people because we need to get our subscribers up because we only going up from here, y'all. So we are going to review another episode of Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 7. And they titled this one Mean Girls Gala. Do y'all think that they were mean girls this episode? I think that we had some moments where it was some mean girls some mean girlish activity. Kind of. Kind of. I don't know. Well, overall, I think it was another great episode. Heavenly is hilarious. Episode again, I'm gonna give it a 9. I think that we could have used a little bit more in certain areas and a little bit less in some. But overall, I truly enjoyed the episode. It was great. So I'm just gonna jump right on into it. Let's jump into it when Cecil, Dr. Simone, and DrJackie are driving to. Well, we find out they're driving to Heavenly's house. So as they're driving, they're jumping into the Med Gala. Well, first they're talking about Simone's son. His birthday is coming up, so that's super exciting, to hear that. And they're going down memory lane because Jackie is the one who delivered him. So that's just really cool. Like it's really nice for them to have those moments. But y'all bump on that. We here for the mess. Y'all already know y'all here. They started talking about Phaedra and this Med Gala, and DrJackie said, listen, she has not been helping me with the Med Gala, and I had to call in some reinforcements. I had to call in DrHeavenly, and she is my co-chair, baby, because, listen, Phaedra over here talking about we got 100K that we finna raise, and Jackie like, girl, where the money at? What's going on with this? Because you're not helping. You're not answering emails. You're not checking text messages. Like, come on now, Phaedra. So Jackie was not having it, so she had to call her good girlfriend. Now, while they in the car driving, we see Quad, her man, and Phaedra in the backseat. Phaedra lusting it. No, that was Nene in the backseat. Or was it Phaedra? It was Phaedra. Y'all remember when they were going to Athens and the dude said that Phaedra was his little jump off or whatever? Allegedly, child. Whoo! Phaedra, though she love a backseat, but that's all right, girl. So Phaedra, Quad, and her man talking, and Quad just messy. Quad just so messy. Talking about, oh, girl, I heard that you ain't really doing much. I heard Jackie ain't too happy with you. And Phaedra like, girl, what? She was. She ain't too happy with me, girl. First of all, I got the connections. I got the do-wop pop. She said she got it all. DrJackie said she ain't seen it. And listen, you say you got the connections. The lady said we need the coin. Jackie said she don't care nothing about the connections. She got connections too. DrJackie had Kamala, but Kamala was busy trying to get in the White House. But listen, we ain't even gonna bring that up. But she was busy, so Jackie couldn't call her. Anyway, so they talking about that, and Phaedra says, you know what? Jackie just wanted my help to help her clean up her mess. And let's talk about that really quick, right? Because, yeah, yes. Do I think that this is Jackie's way of righting a wrong that she did? Yes. Do I think that there's something wrong with that? No. I think that when you know you've said something, that you know you've done something, I think that hurt Jackie last season, and I think that this is a way for her to right her wrong. I think that we know that Jackie is very prominent in that medical community. When we think of like childbirth and just a black woman doing her thing when it comes to that realm and that lane, DrJackie is the first one that comes to mind for me. Even before this show, it was DrJackie. Like I knew DrJackie's name, and baby, I ain't even got no pocketbook, if you know what I mean. But I remember hearing about DrJackie. So DrJackie been listen, she's been doing the damn thing for a while. So I do think that there's a way for her to right her wrong. I don't think she needed Phaedra to clean it up, if that makes sense. So, Jackie said she had to call her good friend, but we see Jackie, Dr. Simone, DrJackie, and Cecil pulling up to Phaedra's house. And y'all, I don't know what it was, but seeing Cecil feet in them shoes trying to come down that driveway, when I tell you that was so funny to me, it was a lot of like little hidden gems like that. That was just really funny to me this episode, and I love it. So they showed up to Dr. Heavenly's lake house, and they are throwing her son Zachary a going away party because he's getting ready to go away for school. And it was just really, really good to see that as well. It was funny when Simone was like, "Oh, we know we're gonna give you some money." He was like, "I don't need the money." Heavenly, her question, baby, you get their money. Them aunties and uncles are giving you money, you take it. And listen, I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. Baby, you need to take it. Once they give it to you, ask for some more. You get all them folks' money. They got it. Hell, all that stuff that they doing, they got the money. So you make sure you turn around and you get you a little bit. So we see Quad, her man, and Phaedra pulling up. Phaedra said she done broke her slipper trying to cartwheel down the driveway, baby. Listen, this remind me of, y'all remember when they was walking down Kenya Morehouse and they had to take their shoes off and stuff. That's what it reminded me of, like back then. But anyway, so we see Quad and her crew show up. So then everybody is seeing Quad with her man. And y'all, it is so good to see Quad with this man, to see Quad happy, to see Quad thriving in abundance, baby. We love to see Quad. And we love to see the men go their way, and we love to see the ladies go their way because we know we're going to get some mess, baby. We know we're going to jump on into it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We had a lot of fluff, but baby, bump all that. Not Phaedra. Toya got it started. Toya said, "Now, Quad, you got you a Rolls Royce, girl. What you do to get that?" Quad said, "Girl, what you mean? What did I do to get that?" Quad, we know what you did. And listen, we ain't mad at you. Listen, girl, you teach the girls what to do so they can get them a good Rolls Royce, baby. The girls need to know. But listen, Toya ass was messy as hell, and I was here for every ounce of it. Toya said, "Listen, girl, we know what you got going on. You ain't got no ring, ain't got no baby, you ain't got nothing. You got a Rolls Royce, girl. What's going on?" And Dr. Heavenly said, "I mean, I know what she did, but I didn't think she did it better than me because I ain't got no Rolls Royce." Dr. Heavenly is funny, and I feel like this episode we got like old school Dr. Heavenly when she used to just like crack jokes and just jawn on everybody. I love Dr. Heavenly this episode. I'll be real with you. I loved her this episode. Some of y'all might not like that, but I did. I love me some Dr. Heavenly this episode. So Toya swing over and she get to talking to Phaedra. She like, "Girl, y'all can't play no more girl strips because that was a mess. We left in shambles. There's so much calamity in the world." She said, "Everybody over here banging in Atlanta. We have to be separated because y'all ain't do what y'all supposed to do. Y'all ain't get the girls together. Y'all ain't roadie up the girls. Lasso or whatever the people do. Do-si-do. Beyonce coming tomorrow. Do-si-do and all that good stuff." So Toya says she feels like the group is divided, and she feels like even though it's a family event, she feels like T and Contessa needs to be included in the group. And I get where she's coming from for that. Now I think she understands like it's a family event, so Heavenly don't fool with them. She ain't gonna invite them, so that does make sense. Totally get that. But it would be nice to see them included more in the group. But we'll get there because there are reasons as to why we're not getting. Oh, I thought I saw something up here. There are reasons as to why we are not getting a lot of them, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. So Toya tells Heavenly, y'all both went low. I feel like you need to apologize for the Yo Mama stuff. And I think that we can all agree, we can all attest that Heavenly does need to apologize for that. We can all sit up here and say that. Because they both said some hurtful things, but Heavenly, that was a little low for Contessa. We know that Heavenly just says that and she doesn't mean it that way, but it was messed up. It was messed up. Come on now, Heavenly. You can do better than that. Now, Heavenly said, "Now, hold on, baby. Y'all ain't gonna give me too much on my good patio, on my good porch." She said, "Nah, I ain't gonna be like Phaedra and just like abandon people and not do what people need to do. I'm gonna make sure I do it the right way. I'm gonna apologize the right way." And did y'all see Phaedra over there like this? It was so funny. It was childish, but it was funny. So Phaedra like, "Girl, what is you talking about?" So Heavenly had to let her know, "Girl, my friend called me. She was hurt. She just didn't know what to do. She was in shambles, baby. She had to call me and I had to pick up the pieces. And now I'm the co-coach here because you wouldn't answer her calls, text messages, bird messages, instant messages, all the stuff. Baby, you wasn't snail mail. You wasn't answering nothing. And Jackie was hurt. She didn't know what to do but call Heavenly. Because she knew Heavenly was going to get it started. That's all Jackie said, "You know what? I'm a real classy base. I can't do that. But I know somebody who can." Boop, 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 boop. Heavenly, get a girl. That's what she did because she already knew. So Jackie had to call for her help. Phaedra said, "Listen, Heavenly, let me tell you something. Let me make this very clear to you. You can have it. You can say what you want to say. You can have it. I ain't got time. You can have it." And listen, when Phaedra had said, "Listen, if y'all ain't got the money, I can get the money." Phaedra had to dip back in her bag. She called in the bees and she had let them know, "Baby, I can get the money." Everybody's like, "Hold on, not us bees. why we them bees? And they going down they Rolodex of why they are successful black women, and they are. Everybody on this show is a successful black woman, and we love to see it. So Phaedra, you ain't have to go that low with the girls. You know what, Phaedra, we just like to see you interact. That's all it is. They just want to see you get riled up, and so do we. But I'm gonna say that for later. But anyway, Phaedra says she is happy to give up her part, and she happy to let Heavenly take over if Jackie feel like she need it. And they're like, no, you know what's done. She can stay. She can help us out. Um, but then they start talking about donating, right? They start talking about all of the girls donating. And Toya doesn't feel like they should reach out to Dr. Contessa, and Sweet Tea. Y'all, every time I see somebody call her Lipton's, it just really just it. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but she doesn't feel like they should ask them for some money. I disagree. I disagree. I can see if it was something going towards like something for them. This is a big event, so I can understand her asking for those donations. So I definitely do get that. I think that that's good. So as the women are up there, banging and stuff, clashing dishes and whatnot, the men are downstairs having a conversation with King, and they just giving him a crash course in how the group operates, how to just navigate and just be in that space with the women. And it was really, really nice to see them welcome him in. He actually fits in very well with the group. Dr. G does too, but I really like King with that group. I think that King and Dr. Eugene could probably be really, really cool. They probably are. Well, I think Dr. Eugene's still a little bit older than him, but I feel like they could be cool. I would like to see them hang out, go do something, smoke some cigars, drink a little whiskey, and all that good stuff. So that would be really, really nice. So we essentially end that event. Nothing much more there, but actually no. We go to the pier and we see everybody pouring into Zachary because he's getting ready to go off. We love to see a successful black family doing what they do. So shout out to y'all, the hope and the dream of the slave. We'd love it. Keep it coming. We want to see more of this, of successful black people in this space. So shout out to y'all. Like that's big. So they leave the lake house. And we transition to Sweet Tea pulling up to Phaedra's house. Phaedra has a beautiful home. I love her home. So we see her pulling up at Phaedra's house, and Phaedra has her accoutrements on the table. She got her little. I thought it was popcorn, y'all, but that was chicken salad. My God, I thought that was popcorn in that thing until I saw her dip it out. But Phaedra just fills her in on how the party went, and Phaedra just lets her know, if Jackie felt the type of way, Jackie could have came to her and said something to her. And instead of, including in Heavenly. And then, Sweet Tea chimes in, and Sweet Tea just doesn't understand why Jackie doesn't hold her lapdog. Not my words, those are hers, or something along the line of that. Why she doesn't like handle Dr. Heavenly a little bit more, or hold her feet to the carpet a little bit more. And I think what people need to understand is we get where Dr. Heavenly is coming from. We understand Dr. Heavenly. Now, we're not going to say it's right. I'm not going to say Dr. Heavenly is always right. I'm not. You just have to know how to navigate people like that. Like, when you have somebody like that in your life, baby, you got to know what to do. You got to know how to back them up off of you. And I feel like that's the issue that Sweet Tea is having, is she's trying to hold Dr. Heavenly accountable. And I think that she's coming in here like, oh, I'm going to be the one that holds her accountable. You don't have enough stake in the game to do that, because she doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about that friendship. So when Sweet Tea is saying that she wants an apology from Heavenly, because Phaedra's let her know that, hey, Heavenly does want to apologize to Dr. Contessa, as she should. Sweet Tea doesn't. I almost call her Dr. Sweet Tea. Child. Sweet Tea doesn't understand. I ain't have to do that. My bad, Sweet Tea. T ain't have to. Anyway, T over here talking about some she want her apology. T, you ain't gonna get it. Now, I'm just gonna put it out there now, because I done got mad because I messed up your name. I done got mad at myself, and now I'm mad at you. You ain't getting the apology. Is that what you want? Well, you ain't gonna get it, okay? You are not getting an apology from this lady, as you shouldn't get an apology. Leave it alone. Girl, go and sit somewhere. These is not your friends. These ladies are not your friends. These are your matriarchs. You need to be more respectful of them. We are young people out here in this community, and you need to be respectful of them older ladies. You can learn something from this. Okay? When I yell at a girl like this, is because I love her, okay? You need to make sure that you are doing the right thing when it comes to Dr. Heavenly. She is an older woman. She old enough to be your mama. Now, you be more respectful. Now, when they go low, and I done cuss old people out before too in my life, so don't do what I do. Honor those people, okay? You be respectful, sweet tea, and you don't let Dr. Heavenly get under your skin. And she not gonna give you an apology, and you gonna have to figure out something within you to help you cope, because you ain't gonna ever get that apology. I hate to say it. I hope it don't sound ridiculous, but baby, you ain't gonna get that apology. Now we're gonna move over. We're gonna get ready for the Met Gala. They're over there setting up. It looks beautiful. It looks lovely. We see Heavenly and Jackie show up. They look cute. And Heavenly mess ass talking about some. Oh well, what did Phaedra do? Did she help her? Did she set up anything? Baby, them ladies ain't want no parts of that. Them ladies did not want to jump in. Them ladies were like, please, man, we just want to mind our business and just put some flowers out. We just want to put some cheese on a plate and mind our business. We don't want no parts, Dr. Heavenly. Please leave us alone. So, Dr. Heavenly, because Jackie's like, do we have security here? Because we got these cages we can put people in. And Heavenly is like, baby, I know that's for me. I'm going to be on my best behavior tonight. And I ain't even going to sit up here and talk to DrContessa. And Heavenly, we appreciate you doing that, because that wasn't the time to do that at Dr. Jackie event. So we appreciate you. You knew to hold that information for a later date. I do want to see her and Dr. Heavenly and DrContessa have a sit down. So I hope we do get a sit down with just them having that conversation, so we can just ease past this, because I'm honestly over it. That if there's one thing I'm over about this, it is that I'm over it, y'all. So we seeing the ladies show up. We see everybody pull in, and we see, like, as we see them get ready, not pull in, excuse me. We see Dwight. We see the doll, Mr. White, helping Phaedra. I love their relationship, and I've always loved their relationship. That's their symbiotic relationship. Is really really funny, because I feel like they're so eccentric that they like complement each other. It's really nice. Like, they aren't yin and yang. Like, they're very much the same. It's super odd, but I love seeing their friendship. So as we see them getting ready, then we go over to DrContessa's house and she getting ready. Y'all, DrContessa can't dress worth a damn. Like, when she put the headpiece on, she was like, "Oh, I think it'll fit." No, like, and like, looking at what she wore, why would you wear that? Why did you even think that would go? But child, she can't dress. Well, her daughter looked beautiful. She looked beautiful, and DrContessa looked good when she made it to the event. But that headpiece she was trying to wear, girl, please, no, ma'am, miss me with that. So we see Quad and her fine ass man. He was getting out the shower. Quad, I don't mean to be looking at your man, but he looked good, girl. He looked real nice. And Quad asked if he was going to speak to her ex-husband. And I asked the question, I guess, why wouldn't he? If the opportunity presented itself, I think that he should speak if that were to naturally happen. I don't think he has to go out of his way to speak, but I think that he should speak. And I want y'all's opinion. Would y'all speak if you just happen to be at the same event? Not saying go out of your way, but if it's like all of us in the same group and my ex is there and they're there with their partner, I would say, hey, how are y'all doing? Like, if we're all in the same like group having a conversation, not in the same vicinity, but in the same group. But that's just me. I always like to speak to people, child, because what's gonna happen? Nothing. All right. So everyone looks good. Everyone looks lovely. I love what Toya had on. Loved what Quad had on. Dr. Jackie looked cute. Heavenly looked cute. Phaedra looked stunning. She looked beautiful. Contessa looked good. Simone looked good, but I wish Simone would have had her hair up. I think her hair up would have looked really, really, really good with that look. Up, and like a little, kind of like how Phaedra's hair was, something like that. With those flowers, I think it would have looked a little bit better on Dr. Simone, but overall, she looked amazing. Did y'all see Dr. Alicia with the short hair? She looked good. Dr. Alicia looked good. Anila was there. There was a lot of the old school girls were there. And they looked great. So we meet kind of Dr. Mimi and her husband. Beautiful couple. Very, very beautiful couple. I feel like they're a part of the cast, but they haven't done anything. And I know Sweet Tea said that that's a friend of hers, but it's just kind of odd, like how they're introducing them. I don't know. I just feel like they are going to be a big part of the cast a little bit later, and I wish that they would have been introduced a little bit different. So I have here Dr. Contessa shows up with her beautiful daughter, and she is letting everybody who will listen know that Dr. Scott didn't show up because he didn't want to be around Heavenly because of the comments that he's made. Here's the thing, right? Contessa, we've seen you and Scott at the events that the ladies have had previous seasons when you weren't there anymore. So I get where you're going with this. But I honestly need you to let it go. Like you and Scott gotta let this go. Because in the same token, I guess it's weird. Like he didn't feel it. He didn't seem fit to go. He didn't deem it fit for him to go. But you seem to fit for your child to go. It's just weird. Like I don't know. And it's not. I'm not coming for the parenting. That's not what I'm doing. I don't understand what Dr. Contessa is wanting from DrHeavenly. Like yes, she said it. She said that she felt like he was. And y'all, I really feel like I'm crazy because I feel like we talk about this every week. Yes, DrHeavenly has said something about your husband and your marriage. So have you. I can see if it was all on the YouTube, all of this played out on the show. Like it's just like I don't. It's weird. Like I don't get it. I really don't understand that, and that's one of those things that she just gonna have to let go. Um, so we see the ladies walking in, y'all. I'm laughing because I looked down at my note and let's talk about what Dr. Let's go ahead and talk about it something here. Y'all, when Heavenly was going through and she was reading the girls and she was like, listen, Simone looked like she was on the Blair Witch Project. Simone looked like she was on the Blair Witch Project. Dr. Contessa just put anything on. Talk about some and then Sweet Tea, like she got that shit from she got that stuff from Heavenly Beauty. Baby, when I tell you that was good to me, the thing when it comes to Heavenly will laugh at herself. She'll make jokes at her own expense, and I think it is so good. Y'all, that was hilarious when she will read the girls for what they look like. Baby, that was hilarious. When she said that girl, she got that prom dress from Heavenly Beauty. She's like, you remember, baby, we had them in the back. I don't know why that was so funny. Oh my God, Dr. Heavenly is hilarious. So we see Dr. Damon and Dr. G having a conversation. It was good to see them hash that out. We can move past that. I think that, in all honesty, I get where they're coming from, but the issue was never between them. It honestly wasn't. It was more so their wives. And I think that if they kind of would have stayed out of it and then the wives not bring them into it as well, I think that they'll be cool and they'll forever be cool because I want them to keep that relationship. Because the dudes typically always are good for the most part. But I feel like this season we're gonna have a shakeup because I've seen some previews and baby, I'm ready. So let's go ahead and fast track. So we see DrJackie get on stage with her co-chair Phaedra. Both of them look stunning. They look beautiful. Then we see Heavenly ass. We see DrHeavenly sashay her ass up there, baby, and snatch the mic. Oh no, I'm the co-chair. Heavenly, sit down. You doing too much. Like these people, everybody looking like, oh my God, like y'all. I honestly, in events like that, I wish I could just be in the room because they would put me out because I would be laughing at Heavenly so hard. Like Heavenly is hilarious. I don't care what y'all say. Heavenly is funny as hell to me. She's hilarious. So when we get down to the auction, and child, the stuff wasn't selling. The stuff was not selling. And I just have a question. Y'all had a flight to, what was it, Fiji? I can't remember. But I mean, y'all had a trip to somewhere, but y'all didn't have the airline to go with it, like, or airfare to go with it. These people not paying for that, and I think it was like $4,000 when they probably gonna have to spend a couple more $1,000s to get a flight. No, yes, we need to donate, but like the packages need to be a little better. Um, it just needs to be a little bit better. But it starts to pick up, and then Quad come through there, and baby, I'm gonna offer y'all a cooking session with MsQuad, and we're gonna start the bidding at $2,000. Now, Quad, wait a minute. What the hell is you finna teach us how to cook for $2,000? $2,000 for a cooking session? Girl, I could buy me a whole kitchen package for that. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Baby, the people said, no, we're gonna have to bring that back down here. We started at $750, and I think she ended up getting about like $1,200 for it, which was all right. But Quad, you wanted too much for that cooking set. And then, child, Dr. G on Miss ass talking about some, well, her cooking ain't that good. She really can't cook. Now, Dr. G, Quad is known for the cooking. She got that sad seasoning. We know MsQuad is known for the cooking, that lobster mac and cheese. Now, Dr. G, you were eating it up. Because Dr. G, you have lost some weight because you was with Quad. Quad kept you plump. She kept you healthy. She kept you full, baby. You looking like you missing a couple of meals. You losing weight, that's all right with me. I can join that lose weight train with you. But I'm just saying, you losing a little weight. Even Sweet Tea know her cooking ain't that good. So that's all right. So the auction keeps going, and they talking about they gonna auction Phaedra off today. Talking about some 7K. And then DrHeavenly, Dr. G, you bidding? Y'all, she just messy. It's so funny. And then Contessa, even in her confession, Contessa knows she miss Heavenly. I don't care. Y'all, you miss Heavenly. You might be mad as hell at her, and she wrong. Heavenly was wrong for saying what she said, but you know you miss you some Dr. Heavenly because she is funny as hell. You know you gotta laugh. And then Phaedra, that old man had said, look, he bid on you. He said, listen, she gonna have to put out, baby. He said, listen, I put in, so she gonna have to put out. This ain't our first go round. Come on, give me the money. So, they make it through the auction. Another thing too, when they said this hand blown, I'm like they was doing quiet in because they said we got this hand blown bowl that Cardinal made. You put popcorn and stuff in it. Baby, the people wasn't bidding on that, but then they started filling it up with cash, and then somebody bid on it. It was just funny. It was a hilarious, funny thing. So then we are done with the auction, y'all. So then we are counting up the money. You know how they do a collection plate at the church. Baby, we need to go on back here and count this money. Don't nobody come past these doors. So they count the money. DrJackie said she got about, and my math here is a little off. So she said about 56K. And Phaedra was like, oh, okay, that's about 40 something K. Oh, I got that. Don't worry about it. I got it. I know that's right, Phaedra. Phaedra said, baby, oh, I got that. That's slight work for me, baby. Phaedra been going across the country. Ah, yeah, baby. Oh, Phaedra got it. If you know what I mean, Phaedra got it. Phaedra ain't missing. She ain't hurting for nothing. Now, Phaedra had to let them know, baby. She said, I'm in a different tax bracket. Maybe some girls, just can't do it like I do. She had to let them know. But Phaedra, I got to give you a little piece because it wasn't too much long ago. People had to beg you to give them their money. Ty was over there. He was standing on the corner, girl, asking for his money for that video. You couldn't pay that man. So, Phaedra, we are glad that you are in a place in your life now. See, Phaedra, don't never judge nobody where you at because you could always slide back to where you were because you were struggling to pay that man for that workout tape. It took you forever to pay him. Now, we're glad that you got yourself together and you were able to pull those funds together to donate to these beautiful people charity. And we love to see it. But don't you ever make nobody or try to make nobody feel little because you can write you a $40,000 check now because you couldn't do it back then. Allegedly. I wasn't there. I just happened to view. Don't come for my Amazon thanks, baby. And y'all, they came together at the end. They raised that 1,000, 100, I've said 1,000, 100K for the people. And that was a beautiful charity. That was a beautiful thing. Y'all, this episode of Married to Medicine had it going on. It was a great episode. I feel like the next episode is going to be just as phenomenal and just as great. Listen, Heavenly did that award for me because she was so funny this episode and she brought back that fun that we've been wanting to see from Dr. Heavenly. So, if you are new here, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. If you are returning, welcome back, my crew. Welcome back, family. Welcome back, cousins. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with the family members, share with the friend, share with the coworker. If you're at work listening to it, send it to the neighbor in the cubicle, baby. We're trying to get these numbers up. But I appreciate y'all so much, and see you soon. Have a good one, y'all.